Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Basically today I'm going to be talking about my college application process and what I think works, what I think doesn't work, what I'd recommend for basically y'all to do, because I always get asked, oh, what did I do, so I'm putting it all here. Well, most of it. I feel like I'm probably gonna forget something, but let's see. So I did Common App. I only did Common App as well as some individual schools. I didn't do UK, I didn't do Europe, I didn't do Ghana. But honestly, you're probably gonna have to write essays for most schools. So when I talk about essays, it's all applicable, but the process that I went through was purely American, all American. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with essays because that should be what you're starting with. You should have already started, to be honest. If I were you, I would start right now. I'm very indecisive, so I was like, should I talk about this? No, this is corny. Should I talk about this? No, this is cheesy. Meanwhile, honestly, they love that. They love that. So you just have to kind of swallow the pill and do it and just start, because I would recommend writing 3 different essays. Not full essays, maybe just a few paragraphs. Then you can basically just wait a bit, just take a step back and then come back maybe a few weeks later and just decide what you want to actually do. And your other essays, because if you've looked at the Common App, I don't know if they've shown you all the essays that you have to write, but you have to write a whole lot of essays. Some schools can ask you for 5 essays. Yeah, you can always repurpose it. Work smarter, not harder. It's not every single prompt that you have to write a whole new essay for it. There's no need for that. Personally, I didn't use AI. That was my personal choice. You can do what's good for you. I would say don't use it. But a lot of the prompts are the same. What inspires you? What's your purpose in life? Things that you can literally just do the same essay, change up the wording a bit, and just be very careful, because I almost sent one school an essay with a name of another school in it, because I didn't read through it all the way, but obviously I read through it before and I caught it. So just be very careful if you are repurposing your essays, that it fits the school, if it's the topic and everything. But honestly, that's what I would recommend, because there's no need to be writing 50 different essays. Cut it in half. Like I said, I didn't use AI, right? I'm someone that likes to write, I'm someone that likes to read, right? I know not everyone is like that. I know a lot of you watching this, you probably don't like to read. Even when your teacher gives you something to read, you don't want to read it. That's normal. Not everyone likes to read and write, but you are gonna have to read and write for this, especially if you want it to be authentic to you. Let it be as haphazard. You have teachers, you have school counselors, you have your parents. Your parents have been through this. Even if they haven't, your parents are working. They know what people like to see. They know how to speak professionally. Your fellow students, if you have literature students, any writing subject students, give it to them, let them read it. Give it to most people. Don't just give it to one person. Especially don't just give it to your friend to read, because your friend might try and be nice to you. You can give it to your friend to read, but then also give it to adults and multiple people, and just let them give you feedback, how to structure and everything. And not all the feedback you get is going to be good. Not all of it is going to be feedback that is true to you. You may hear things you don't want to hear, but sometimes it's that. But don't be scared to show people your writing. I was a bit embarrassed. I was oh my gosh. I would just be minimizing myself for just give it to them, because honestly, it's for the best. It's better to have harsh criticism and get a good final product than not showing it to anyone, and then you're trying to how to say this in a nice way, but your essay ends up being trash because you're too scared to go and tell anyone. Yeah. Extracurriculars. Do them. If you haven't started doing them, do your MUN, do your student leadership, do sports, and don't just do sports and leave it like that. Don't just do student leadership and leave it like that. Do everything, because there's a lot of slots to fill for. I think Common App, I think there's 10 slots, 8 slots. You want recent stuff. You don't want stuff from 10 years ago. You're putting in elementary school, I played the piano. You don't play the piano now. It's really not relevant. They want to see what you're doing now. What are you going to bring to their school now? So do stuff now. If you didn't start in I did the IGA level. Yeah, well, I think most of you did the IGA level. If you didn't start, I didn't start in year 10. I can't lie. I was not taking my extracurriculars seriously, but it's not too late at all, because it wasn't too late for me. So just start doing it. Like, push yourself, even if you're scared, even if your friends are not doing it, push your friends to do it. And if they don't do it by yourself, because guess what, you're going to the school by yourself. If you're gonna wait for someone to hold your hand, you might as well just stop the application, because it's your application, your name is on it, no one else's name is on it. And you can take initiative. If your school doesn't have clubs, you can make a club. You literally can make an Instagram page and start like a whole like business fundraiser. You can do this. It's very easy. Like, it's not easy, but you're capable. It's graspable. It's tangible. You can do it. I believe in you. I was head girl of my school. I say don't be afraid to do those leadership roles. Something that, like, if you know me, like, I'm very shy. Like, I can't speak in front of people. I can't do anything. Obviously here I am. I'm now speaking in front of y'all. But just push yourself. Just do it. Nike. It's so helpful, not only to your is it transcript or whatever, but it's also helpful to you as a person, because if I didn't push myself to do these public speaking things, I would still be like very reserved, and I wouldn't be able to advocate for what I want, and I wouldn't have gotten the schools that I wanted to get. So what's the worst that's gonna happen? These useless people are gonna laugh at you. No offense to them, but like honestly, who cares about them? You're not gonna know these people like in 10 years, 5 years. Like, I'm not saying make a fool of yourself, like do everything with a purpose, but like if you don't push yourself, you're not gonna get anywhere. And also, do, like, when you sign up for positions, please actually do things. Don't just, I'm gonna be an MUN chair because I want it to be on my transcript so I can get a good school. But when I become the MUN chair, I don't do stuff, I don't show up, I'm not responsible. Don't do it. Not only are they gonna ask you what did you do, and they can go to your counselors and ask what did they actually do. When you get to the school, they're gonna keep note of all that stuff you put on your transcript. They're gonna be like, hey, you said you were the MUN chair. We're not seeing anything here. You don't want to put yourself out there. Just don't. I mean, things are gonna work out for you how they're meant to work out. But don't like take opportunities away from other people. And you're doing a disservice to yourself and everyone around you. So don't do that. SATs. Y'all, SATs were a thing for me. I did not want to do SATs. If you want to get a full ride, if you want to get any form of academic scholarship in the US, you need to do your SATs. Yeah, so it was about around this time or so, maybe a bit earlier, that I started studying for my SATs, and I think I took them in October. Because I was too late for me to take them in August, so I took them in October. I would recommend to you, if you know you're not strong in math, if you know you're not strong in English, go and take those extra classes. If you don't want to take like those extra SAT classes, even if you do and you want like to subsidize that, College Board has so many resources. Like, when I saw the resources and they were all for free, I was like, sign me up, because I wasn't doing any extra classes. But they have practice tests. Look, I got a practice book that was really helpful. Practice tests are amazing. They also have topical questions, so you can basically, what you do is you go into the topical questions and you make sure that the ones that are in the practice test, you take those out of the topical questions. I think there's an option for you to do that. Structure the test so like I take one test, I see what I did wrong, I go and focus. I had my practice book and I had the topical questions. I go and like focus on those type of questions. Then I come back maybe a few days later or a day later, depending on my schedule, and I take another test. I don't take the same test, I just take the test, and slowly but surely, like, you'll see your grade improvements. But I did that for A-levels, and it's a really, really good method. And make sure to simulate the experience. Just put your phone down, put everything down, close your door. Okay, so like the last solid topic I'm gonna talk about is recommendations, because personally I think it is important of like going out into life, because you're gonna need recommendations even apart from college, like when you get a job. Remember, your teachers are determining your transcript. I don't care if you don't like them. I did not like all of my teachers, but just be at least respectful and try and be nice with them, because they are gonna be the ones writing it for you. Oh no, you're fake. This is the time to be fake. Recommendation from a teacher that's teaching a subject that's related to your major. I did architecture. Physics and art were like my related subjects. Would be the best teachers, but I used my economics teachers for one of my recommendations. So it's not the end of the world if you don't get your like related teachers to do it. It really doesn't have to be those teachers, but I would like say that's probably the best. Like, a good personal recommendation, it will definitely stand out to the school. So I would say recommendations aren't like the most important part of the process. I wouldn't say that, but they are an important part. You never know, you might need this teacher's recommendation like in the future. Like, you can actually use this recommendation for other things as well. Okay, so now just some extra stuff. Apply to all the 20 schools on the Common App. Just apply. It's free. Like, y'all, it's free. Just do it. It's just taking time out of your day. That's all. You do not need to apply to 50 schools. It's really not necessary. Like, if you just want to like show that you can get into 50 schools, good for you. But like, it's really a waste of time, to be honest. Focus on your A levels. Get your applications out of the way, and yeah. Just back to the AI, y'all. As much as you may feel like your essay is not up to standard, I didn't feel like my essay was up to standard, because you see all this stuff on like TikTok. They're comparing their life to like an orange, and you're like, I want to compare my life to an orange. Like, how did they do this? I always wanted to. My essay was not comparing my life to an orange. It was very direct, to the point. Felt true to you essay is much better than an AI written essay. They can tell. They can tell when your thing is AI written. That's what I would just say. Be true to yourself. Don't be scared. And if you have any questions, I'm always happy to help. Okay. So the schools that I got into California Polytechnic Institute, which is one of like the best schools for architecture, public schools for architecture. I got into Howard, which was my top school, but I'm a Hampton girl, you know, clock it. But it wasn't top school at the time, but I got into Howard with scholarship. I got into Rhode Island School of Art and Design, or RISD. I'll put the thing, with scholarship. I got into Parsons School of Design, scholarship. I got into Savannah College Art and Design, all significant scholarships. And then I got into my school with a full ride. Yep. So I don't know if I mentioned, I did my SAT 1400. But yeah, that's all. Thank you guys for watching. Always come to me with any questions you have. That's all for today. Stay tuned for more vlogs and talking. Let me know what you guys want to see, but this was a highly requested video, so hopefully I answered most of your questions.